You ever wonder what's the perfect way to win over your woman's heart? If you don't know, it's not just cooking her the perfect meal, but it's also cooking her the perfect dessert. Today, I'll be just showing you how to make the perfect homemade raisin bread pudding for the love of your life. The three main points I will be discussing today is first, the items and the ingredients you will need. Second, I will show you the instructions and how to demonstrate to make this perfect dessert. And finally, I will show you the final results of this wonderful homemade raisin bread pudding. So let's get started. First, you will need to know all the ingredients to make this perfect dessert. You will start off with 2 loaves of French bread, eggs, most likely 5 cans of sweetened condensed milk, 5 cans of evaporated milk, 1 gallon of milk, ground nutmeg, pure vanilla extract, a stick of butter, ground cinnamon, some sugar, and lastly, 1-2 bags of sun-dried seedless raisins. Your first step of making the bread pudding is getting your French bread and tear it into small pieces like these, nice little chunks. You will then put them inside the food presser right here. This is how it finally looks like when the bread comes out the food processor. It is shredded nice into small breadcrumbs. Now we're about to start cooking. You will put your fire on a low fire, about 2 to low, and it should look like this on the stove. Now you get your pot with a stick of butter in it and you place it on the stove. And you wait till the butter is fully melted at the bottom of the pot. Now the butter has been in the pot for a while. You have to continue to stir the butter at the bottom of the pot at all areas of the pot, so any other ingredients will not stick in the pot. You will continue to have to stir the butter until you see it becomes liquid, as you see now. Now we'll add the first ingredient, evaporated milk, in the pot. You will add all cans of evaporated milk in the pot. Now you put all your cans of evaporated milk in the pot. You will stir it until it fully blends in. You will continue to stir it about another minute or so. Now you add your condensed milk into the pot. Make sure you get every liquid out the can and put it into the pot. Once you're done putting your condensed milk in the pot, you will stir it so it will not scrape at the bottom of the pot. You will get your cooking mixing spoon and make sure you stir it until you now see another blending in with the rest of the quantity in the pot. You will continue to stir it until you feel as though that it's starting to blend in and it is mixing well with the evaporated milk. Next, you will add your whole milk into the pot. Once your whole milk is in the pot, you are continue to stir the pot again until you see it fully blend with the rest of the ingredients. Now that you have all your liquid ingredients in, it might take about another 1 to 2 minutes for it to completely blend in. Now you get your egg yolks. Once you have your egg yolks, you put it in the pot. Once in the pot, you get your mixing spoon and you stir it until it starts to simmer and you will start to smell it. Next, now you add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla. After you added your 2 teaspoons, you get your stirring spoon and you stir the pot. Continues to stir the pot until you see a little blend and get the smell of vanilla shimmering in the pot. Next, now you get your spoon again. You'll get your bowl of cinnamon. You add another 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and put in the pot. Add another teaspoon. After that, you stir the cinnamon in the pot as well. Make sure you stir it very well. You don't want to see any clumps of cinnamon in your pot. Finally, you will get your bowl of nutmeg. You only add 1 teaspoon of nutmeg into the pot. Make sure you only get 1 teaspoon. Add in the pot. After you add your teaspoon in the pot, you will stir all the ingredients in the pot and let it finish cooking. Now you add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now while it's cooking down, I'm going to preheat the oven at 350. Now that it is fully cooked now, I will add the breadcrumbs in the pot. You will now stir the breadcrumbs in the pot. Now I will add the seedless raisins in the pot. Once you add the raisins in the pot, you continue to stir it all in. Now you have to get yourself a bread pan and a can of pound butter. You will apply the pound butter into the pan just slightly. This is how it look in bread pan. Cover it with aluminum foil and bake it for an hour.
One hour later.
The hour is up and now they are done. Now I have shown you all the steps you need to prepare the dessert. Now guys, hit up the kitchen and impress your lady. And remember, enjoy.